Hello and welcome to the Dummies Guide to Gate of Alindus. Gate of Alindus is a skilling boss inside of RuneScape that has one of the best drops for divination training for every single Ironman and any single main account looking to get that divination training up, or someone who is in the mid game looking for a big fat payout. This is something that I used when I'm going for my grinds and going for my kills myself. I just wanted to share the method if anybody is unaware of what you need to do. There are very simple requirements for these. I'm going to list them all on the screen for you right here, so that you can get yourself at least the baseline to get started. We are going to be going off of most of the high level equipment that we have. If you do not have all this equipment, simply downgrade to the best of your ability. Only thing it's really going to hurt is your time of the kill. You will still maintain getting kills at a consistent rate, and let me break you down for the loadout. Very first for our inventory, get the highest tier food that you could possibly get. I like to use sailfish. It's going to do you just perfectly fine. You can use rocktails. You could use sharks even. Sharks are a little bit pushing it because they're not going to heal you nearly as much as I believe it would need to for a few of the mechanics inside of the fight. And then we have in total here 13 fish here. By the time that you have gathered all the resources for the fight, you'll have enough space to hold everything. I have an enhanced Excalibur. If you do not have the enhanced Excalibur, that is okay. You should be able to maintain with enough food. If you don't have enough food inside of there, simply just put a little bit more until you have all of it in there. This is going to be the base principles of what you need to get into the fight. Adjust to your own needs. I am going to be bringing a shield with turtling 4. This is not required if you manage to get the timing for the barricade that is going to be required to use inside the fight. However, if you are fighting yourself that you just can't seem to get the timing, or you have bad internet, this is going to save you as well. Having the turtling will extend your barricade, which is what you're going to need to survive the insta-kill mechanic that is inside the fight. For the gear, I'm using a legendary quarry master, the magic golem outfit. If you do not have the magic golem outfit, that is perfectly fine. You can do without it. It is very solid though for the 5+5 critical mining chance that you do have. I have a scrimshaw of rock crushing, which is very good for continuously mining and higher success rate for mining the nodes that are inside the fight. I have the highest tier pickaxe that I have currently. I am 110 mining, so I'm using a primal pickaxe +5. However, if you have anything above around tier 80 to tier 90 and above, you're going to do just fine. You do not need a Tagish Spore Hammer. Tagish Core Hammer does a great job of giving you 10% mining critical strike chance and 35 mining critical strike damage, which will help you clear out the nodes even faster, giving you a better chance at getting any of these boss kills. For the summoning familiar that I'm using, I am using a gargoyle. The gargoyle special attack is incredibly good because what it does, it provides you 50% more damage per swing for one swing. So you use the special attack and then you get added damage for that swing. Outside of that, that is everything that you need, plus the requirements previously shown on screen, again for barricade and also using the gargoyle. If you do not have the gargoyle, use the highest tier mining summit familiar that you have. The lava golem is a great substitute. If you do not have it, gives you a invisible buff to your mining skill, which gives you a higher chance at getting the nodes. Finally, before we go into the boss fight, I want you to go into your familiar options here right above your bar. Right click it. You're going to see an option called settings. Hit settings, scroll down partially to the familiar interaction. This is going to be the action when you right click the familiar's head. You want to set it to special move, because when you use a special move, you're going to be able to cast that added critical strike chance on your next swing. I also recommend putting it as a number 1 on your bar. That way when you're inside the fight, instead of having to manually click the head of the familiar, just go ahead, drag the icon onto your bar, unlock your bar, drag the icon onto your bar, and it'll be placed as ability number 1. That way you're able to press it at any time at your leisure in very easy access. To reach the Gate of Alindus, you can go right here into the brand new boss portal that is inside War's Retreats. If you are maxed, you can go to the max guild and set your boss portal, which is inside above these stairs, and set it to the Gate of Alindus as well. It's going to teleport you straight there. If not, you're going to have to go through which is required for the quest. Once you've completed, obviously if you're going to be going for Gate of Alindus, you have completed the quest. Simply follow it back to wherever it is in and then you're good to go. Here we are right outside of the boss arena. There is a chest here, so-called Gate of Alindus treasure. You can click this box for anything that you do not loot inside at the end of your kill. You can click, if you click out of it, you DC or anything. All of your loot should maintain inside of this box. You can build it up to do one big cash out, or you can loot every single time you kill the boss. Here we are inside the boss arena. This is the way you start the fight. Talk to McLaren here, and you're good to go. The way we're going to start here, we're going to start the encounter by walking up, stand right behind him, hit start, immediately go to the right side and gather your moonstones. You're going to gather the moonstones until your cursor, until the red meter hits just about to where my cursor is, and then you're good to go. You're going to need these to kill the felines that spawn. Want to move over immediately to this next to the shield conduit. You're going to ignore the conduits and just begin siphoning. If you have not already, be sure to cast your special attack from your familiar and then siphon. Only cast your special attack from your familiar in between your runs, because if you end up using that, it is going to remove a game tick while you are siphoning from the node. Move over, begin mining. Your first hit is critically struck, so now you want to keep mining, keep mining, keep mining, keep moving. Cast that special attack in between your mining strikes, and you are going to keep going. As soon as you finish this one up, she's preparing her big hit now. It is this big red circle coming by. You're going to take a fat hit. That is okay. Heal up. Enhance Excalibur if you have it. And then be sure to click the rock again, because if you do not click the rock again, you will not continue to mine and siphon from your node. Continue to dodge in between these. It is okay if you get hit. If you take one hit, you should have enough food in your inventory to continue. Now she is casting another attack on the nodes itself. You want to simply move out of it and move back. Keep casting that special attack in between your hits. Be sure to dodge, bob and weave, you're good to go. She summons the feline. Click the feline twice, and you're fine. Now, because this node is finished, click the extra action button, and this is going to be the fastest part of the fight. You're going to end up getting these pedestals. When these pedestals arrive, here comes a second hit in case. Finish mining your node, click the pedestals in quick succession. Use that hand-eye coordination, and you get a 25% boost to attack her. She is now underneath 46,000 health. Next time we do this, you should be good to go. For the next hit, time your barricade. Barricade now. When you barricade, you can sit here and siphon. This hit right here will not hit you. Be sure to heal up after, because you probably took damage in between those. Be sure to use your mining special attack. Mine. Special attack. Mine. It is incredibly simple, and it's going to be probably a few times until you get it. That is perfectly fine. It is a little bit difficult. It's a little different getting used to where everything is, and you'll be able to survive just fine. Right there, I used dive to get out of the way in quick succession and continue to siphon. Heal up a little bit in case you get hit. And of course, we have more than enough food and more than enough inventory space to finish up the kill. Here comes another big hit. Be sure to eat up just in case. Move over. And siphon, 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 siphon. Here we go with the mining node. Hit the mining node. Cast that special attack in between. Hit the mining node. When it's about just half, hit the extra action button. Those pedestals will come back down once more. And then be sure to click the pedestals. Click them one time. On each one, click her. Now, because she's at 54,000 health, we are not going to finish her in one go. That is okay. Dive back, dive and surge all the way back as far as you can. Get into this magic circle bubble. This will save you from the insta-kill attack because you do not have barricade again. Siphon the closest node next to you while you are here. And then we're going to mine off the remaining stones to throw at her and kill her. Each stone does 2,500 damage, so get as many as you need. She has 4,000 health remaining. So we're going to dive, surge right over, click her twice, and she's gone. And that is how you do your very first Gate of Alindus kill. Very fun stuff. Loot the chest, and there is your loot. Easy day. If you can hit bank all or take all. Take all goes into your inventory. Bank all goes into your bank. If you click out of this chest, these things have been transferred to the chest outside of the gate. of Alindus. And that is your beginner's basic guide to the Gate of Alindus. Very few last tips for you. Best thing I can recommend is level up your skills, and the boss fight will get a lot easier. And also be sure to practice that agility jumping across the pedestals, because if you lose your bonus, that is a big time waster. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you know anything else that I didn't mention in the video. If you want to see someone try and go for every single boss drop in the game of RuneScape, check out this video here.